Is everybody doing today? I am just gonna post that we're live since I think I'm supposed to do that. We are gonna be unboxing and taking a look at the QidiTech X-Pluis 3. QidiTech did send this over. I didn't get paid for this other than the cost of the printer. Well, you get it. They provided the printer in exchange for the stream, so there are some inherent biases associated with that. But from the people that I know that have bought these, and its bigger brother, the X-Max 3, it's supposed to be a darn good machine for the money and could possibly be the answer that I've been looking for since the bamboo. Because, you know, that's gone. Actually, technically, it's sitting in a box over there because it needs to get sent back. I think we just got the thing this morning from Bamboo, so I will look at scheduling the pickup since I can't move that box easily. But remember last time we streamed out here and I said that a standing desk would be crazy useful? This is how low it goes. It goes less than 2 feet from the ground, so that easily lets me just push a box on me here and then bring it up to wherever I need. So really awesome there. Thanks FlexiSpot for that. We got some awesome people here hanging out. Amber was the first to comment. Good job. Darkening Shadow 32. Lisa is here. Another person that's had some issues with Bamboo. We got Rex, George White, who's asking questions about Debian. I cannot help on that. John Olson is here. Ajax, Rundle, Benjamin, Ford, Maker, Viking, Gregory, Pfeiffer. I think, TJL is here as well. Yeah, let's just dig into this thing. So it is 280 by 280 by 280. Sorry, 280 by 280 by 270. On Qidi's website, it's about $650. On Amazon, it's a little bit closer to $700 or $800. So buy wherever you think is valid. And yeah, I think we're just gonna jump right into it. There's a lot with these machines. They've got heated build chambers. They've got apparently also heated filament holders. But from what I've seen, those are potentially on the backside, which might not be great. But we're gonna dig into this thing anyways. I'm gonna set this down. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. If it is, let me know. And let's dig into this. And again, thank you to QidiTech for sending this over so we could do this. I have definitely not had this printer for way too darn long. I've had this printer for way too darn long. Unfortunately, the weather has not been cooperating, and even with a nicer air conditioner, we have not been able to beat the heat. And the last thing I want to do is be really freaking sweaty. So yeah. Anyways, I'm going to take off these black corner braces. Those are actually really nice to see. They're injection molded, so that's always good. A lot of tape on this box. Can we prop it up? This opens. TJL says, thanks to the second pin, my oldest daughter took it from me the day we got home. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the pins. We have lapel pins. Those will be coming soon into a store that I still have to make. So those of you that don't know about that. And I am currently working on the cat merch. We don't know how long it's going to be until I'm kind of happy with the merch. I don't want people to spend money on t-shirts and, you know, that kind of stuff, and then the quality not end up being good. So I am running these through their paces. For reference, I am wearing an XL. I think it's a little bit too big, but the large is a little bit too small after washing. So yeah, got a, how big is this? Normally, you don't trust manufacturer-provided USB drives. We have a 16 gig from Kioxia? What? Hold on. Those of you in the IT world know this brand, Kioxia. Kioxia makes enterprise grade drives, among other things. Is this USB 3? Holy crap. I know that I'm like getting stuck on something really dumb to most people, but this is really interesting. It is a USB 3. 16 gig from Kioxia. All right, this one might actually be decent. Okay. Yeah, Kioxia is like normally good. It's not normal to see good flash drive come with printers. We got more corner padding in the form of cardboard this time, which is really cool because it's all cut out into one piece, which is pretty cool. Some more closed cell foam. That over there for future me to deal with. Because future me, or current me, hates future me every time. We got the printer. We got some of the finest package air that money can apparently buy. This is good to see, though. Bamboo has a very similar packing scheme, which is good because, you know, again, packing is kind of important with this kind of stuff. And yes, this is a enclosed Core XY running Klipper. These have been out for a little bit. I mean, I think this one's been sitting in my garage for about 2 months now. Let me just figure out what weighs what. And is there a way for me just to not have to pick the printer? That's the wrong way. We're going to go down because I think I'm going to have to pull this thing out, which is going to be interesting. David Ron, hopefully I get your last name right, with the $5 super chat saying, I got my X Smart 3 last week and I've already got 30 some hours on it. It's awesome. Hope this one holds up. Thank you very much. I hope so too. Is this bag going to be strong enough? Jeez, this printer's heavy. I didn't expect to have to deadlift it. I guess I should have expected that. Do you have handles on you? No. I'm assuming I have to open this bag. Lisa asks if it's the original or updated. That is a great question. I have no clue. And I guess we will find out together. I don't even know what the difference is, to be honest with you. I need to sharpen this knife. It is duller than my dad jokes. Yeah, the USB's in the back, so yeah, I'm looking at the front. Why is this back here? I know you guys, oh, you guys can't see it at all, can you? No, and actually, this camera's not even set right. This camera probably needs to be closer like that. Yeah, there's the USBs like on the back of the printer. This is going to be interesting to get out of here. Let me move this. What have we got in here? Accessories. Fancy. Okay, more foam. Styrofoam, which I don't like. This is a dry box. Is it a powered dry box? Are you a power dry box or a non-power? How do you work? How do you work? Open the dry box, put in the desiccant, put filament into dry box, insert PTFE. This does not appear to be an active dry box. This appears to be a passive dry box. Oh, hey, look at that. The chat's already telling me. Thanks, chat. Fancy. Got some couplers. Got a bag of silica gel desiccant, which is actually really well pulled down, so that's nice to see. Pretty much can't use that because this printer, at least for the time being, is going to live in my garage. And before I turned on the air conditioner to dry this place out last night, it was in the 80% ambient humidity range. You know. Who reads directions? Come on, it's Tupperware. Well, hey. I get yelled at when I read directions. I get yelled at when I don't read directions. I think I just get yelled at. I think that's how that works. This one has the steel rods, so I guess this is the updated. Anyways, let's get this freaking thing out of here. Can you lift it from here? Jesus. Things that they... Alright, hold on. Let's look at the quick start guide real quick to see how they want you to do this, because it would be nice to know how to remove it. There is no information. Remove the top foam and draw out the USB flash drive, then extract the printer. Ta-da! It has handles on the side, apparently. Okay. Did I just not reach down far enough to get to the handles? Oh, yeah, the handles are deep in there. Okay. Alright, put the box on the side and slide it out, Bammy says. That might be the smarter move. Let me see if I can just lift it out of here. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, now I don't know what to do. Because this box has to get out of here before the printer can go down, which means I probably have to pick it up and then just like belly bump the table out of the way. Oh, I could probably get a knee into it. Wait a minute. Hold on. I think... Can I make enough space to put it behind me? Let's find out. I can do that for long enough to take the box and slide it off the table. That I can. Oh, come on. Ball! Thank you. Okay. Why am I doing this? Hold on. Electric table! Bring up the table! Why work harder, Grant? Bring the table to you. Eh? Stupid like a fox. Alright. Ta-da! So much better. Let's not Uncle Jesse this. Oh, be nice to Clayton. He's a good guy. He's had some rough luck. Oh, he's had some rough luck, and thankfully there's no glass on this printer. It's all plastic. I am gonna push this down a little bit because it'll be easier to work on and easier for us to look inside. So, we got plastic wrap that needs to come off. Where did my knife go that I was cutting stuff with? Gone. The knife is gone. Really? Did both knives fall off? Okay. Oh, there it is. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, let's get this out of here. So this entire printer is made of plastic. All the panels are plastic. So take that for whatever it's worth. Some people like that, some people won't. I can see we've got some zip ties in here, so we got quite a few zip ties. And it looks like we have to remove those, so... Let's get some of this foam out of here. I don't like this style of styrofoam personally, but I know it works well for some. We've got the top cover here, which is nice to see. So it's got a plastic top cover. Put that behind me. Styrofoam. Come on. Nope. We'll take it out through the front door because that is the world's worst noise ever. See you later, nerd. Oh, got a textured flex plate. That's nice. Good magnet. You take the cover off the door. I guess after having the bamboo for long enough, the plastic door is just kind of meh. But it means should at least be a little bit easier to clean. I'm going to try to save the zip ties because it's just going to be easier than trying to cut them inside the machine. So, let's work on that. I heard you can recycle that styrofoam in gas. I mean, that's not how that works. Plastic doesn't shatter, but glass is nice, but glass breaks. That's right. That's the hardest thing here. It's like, you know, do I really want glass to potentially deal with glass problems? Or do I want plastic? I was going to try to not cut those zip ties, but it's like we're cutting the zip ties because, honestly, I don't really see another way. I don't really like to cut zip ties in case there's an issue and the printer has to get sent back. But I guess I've just had bad luck recently with the machines. Hey, if you guys are here hanging out, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't. It costs you nothing and helps us out quite a bit. And if you do want to come hang out with us after shows and all that, you can join our Discord, which is $10 and up to get into the Discord. And we do that so that we have a really awesome community, and a smaller community, but it means that the people are really, really cool. And literally, I was in there hanging out for a few hours last night while I was working on getting ready for this video. It was a lot of fun. Okay, we got the carriage out. This is a very familiar design to me. Very familiar design. 3DHP, I think that's Jerry, says that he reviewed the printer before the recall. I forget what the recall was about. Can someone refresh my memory regarding the recall? Also, do you like this new front camera? This is a Sony a6000. And, yeah, upgraded the front camera away from a Canon, which the top one is still a Canon because it has a metric buttload of optical zoom. And optical zoom is great for a top-down camera. But, yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think. Because, theoretically, this is going to be the new stream camera for a while. And I want to make sure y'all like it. Okay, so I gotta get inside the machine. There are some screws to remove. We'll see if it comes with those tools. I'm gonna push this up because I don't want to hurt myself, and looks like they've got the tools in the box, so let's take a look. Oh, hey, we got a small roll of filament. It's not much, but it'll do. And it's not white. Thank you, QidiTech. Hate white filament. We got glue. Deli glue, even. We've got a pry bar. We have a... I'm sorry. It's a... Oh, that's gone forever. This looks just like a bamboo hotend. I am sure there's no reason for that. But yeah, that heat break looks just like a bamboo. They're using a completely different style. Ooh. Or you are M6. Ooh. Alright, Diamondback, you're going to be sponsored in upcoming stream. So we have a hardened nozzle and a stainless nozzle. The printer is installed with the copper-plated high-temp nozzle. This is the hardened nozzle, so before we start printing, we're actually going to go ahead and switch out to that newer nozzle. We've got, oh, it's got feet! Here! There's the closest thing to feet pics you are going to get out of me. There you go. So I gotta put those on as well. It's got a cute little scraper. Like, absolutely positively adorable. And the edge is rolled like nobody's business. We have a Ethernet cable. That can go into my pile of Ethernet cables. Comes with a couple of screws, a little spanner, chrome vanadium, 7mm, and a spare fuse, which is actually really nice to see. That is something that isn't talked enough in this industry. Spare fuses, right? Printers should come with spare fuses. They really should. That's gone forever. All right, so there are some screws in here that I need to remove. They appear to be different sizes, but, you know, we're just going to send it here and get them out. Yep, they're totally different sizes. Oh, that's not one I was supposed to remove. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put that back in. Bammy says, how about make printers that don't blow fuses? See, when you tell companies to do that, what they do is they make printers with really big fuses that can't blow, and then you have printers that go into thermal runaway. I would much, 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 much rather have a printer that blows a fuse than one that doesn't. I think these Allen keys have some rust on them, but they've been in my garage for a minute. Yeah, I'd rather have a fuse on this personally. Moving the screws for the Z-axis here. The heater's in the back here. It's a very known heater to me. When we were looking at building the Politician, the heater that they were using in this was one of the heaters that we had looked at, but it's really, really big, and it doesn't work well for our application for the Politician, so we opted not to go with it in the end. In fact, right now we're using a special type of heater, and I'm kind of excited. I see we've got a chamber fan, which is nice to see. Does appear to blow over most of the bed. Filament hanger is on the back, which doesn't work for me. I'm back here, sorry. I'm just making it easier for me to work on it. Geek Toy Box says swap the feeds. Alright, hold on. There you go. I was almost done with this, but best forehead stream on YouTube. That's right, I'll take it. Alright, we got those out. Let me see what the quick start guide says to do next. Where did I put... There's the quick start. Okay. Take the stuff out, take that stuff out, take that stuff out. Cut cables, take out the top cover, blah, blah, blah. Take out the screws, then we can turn the printer on, tell it to move. Cool. All right, love it. We're gonna turn the printer on its side here. Put the feet on it. Oh, the whole base of it's metal. That's nice to see. Huh. It already has feet. What do you need these feet for? Are these just... They're just bigger feet. Okay. On the bottom, got some power supplies, nice staked ends on everything. That has come down, so I will fix it. Yeah, should be fine. There we go. All right. Let's take the table back down so we can look at it from the top side. This is like so incredibly convenient that I can just move the table now. All right, let's get this thing plugged in. We'll get it turned on. So I took out the 4 screws, but there are 2 more. I don't know if I'm supposed to take those out. Let's see real quick. Just the 4. Okay. Just the 4. Looks like we're okay. Have you looked at the instructions on the back? There's all kinds of pictures. Like back here or on here? Because I looked at him here. We just looked at him together. Oh. There are pictures on the back? Oh, okay. So the pictures on the back are for the spool holder and the other stuff. I realized I should probably have a 3rd camera, and I don't, and I'm sorry. This is a very short power cord. This is a 4-foot power cord. Let's see. Do we have a longer one? We don't. Oh, well. All right. To make things easy, we're going to We're going to move the printer around this way. Plug in. Get it powered on. QidiTech says booting up, please wait. I realize that I probably should have another camera, and I don't. I'm trying to think of what I can do. Like, I've got other cameras in here. I just don't have them. Ooh! Lights! Are there only lights on one side? No, they're in the front. Okay, so there are only lights in the front. That's okay, I guess. Alright, let's get the bed moved up. We're going to go ahead and peel the front cover. It's English. I'm just doing the language setup. Take out the top cover, done. Remove the zip ties, done. Remove the 4 screws, done. Oh, hey! It's gonna... Wow, this is actually really nice. It's a fully automated startup process, and it just kind of walks you through. And now it tells me to take out the foam on the bottom. Perfect. Now we can take out the zip ties. Oh, you're coming out from the top. How about the strips on the rails? I don't see any strips on the rails. These are some beefy zip ties, man. I don't know how I'm getting back inside, but, you know, whatever. Alright. Next, let me just make sure there's no other foam. Everything looks clean. Boy, the screen has some lag to it. Alright, let me see if I can quickly get a webcam set up here. Let me see what I can do for you guys really, really fast. I'm not as cool as Nero. I don't have like a dancing baby I can put on, but let me see, because it will be a lot easier with a webcam. And oh, wait, I've got a C920 inside. I will be right back. I'm gonna go get a nice webcam that we can put out here that I totally forgot. Alright, I'm gonna go get that really nice webcam because I want you guys to have a good experience. It's heating up anyways, so we got a couple of minutes. I will be right back. See you guys in like 60 seconds. Quick, somebody make fun of him while he's gone. Quick! Quick, somebody... Oh, he's back. We can't make fun of him anymore. Geek Toy Box was on it. I love how the two mods are instigating. Yeah. That always makes sense. Look at that. You're getting 2 unboxings today. Alright? Come on. Getting 2 unboxings. I don't know, man. I think the C922 is the best camera for the money. Sam's had these on clearance for 35 bucks. And I said, for 35 bucks, that ain't bad. I said, it would be great on the standing set outside. And then guess what I never did? Never brought it out here. And before the C922 was bad out of the box. That would suck. mean, I could just go get the other C922 that I have, but it's my personal one. Don't need that where we're going. All right, I can see where I need to plug in for things, so let me do that. My friend Jazz is gonna kill me because I'm making a mess in my garage. Okay. I do need to figure out a way to get, like, power and USB over here. That's the thing that we haven't figured out since the desk upgrade, is what we're going to do about power and data and all of that. Yeah, there, by the way, there's the full Long Cat shirt. You guys couldn't see it earlier. I am also apparently dropping some frames. That sucks. Sorry. Greg says 63 watching and 9 likes. I see 34 likes, Greg. But you should like the video if you haven't yet. Tunkany says before installing, check if the webcam has a region lock. That's quality. We're going to talk about that on Friday. It's like, I don't want to continue being mean to Bamboo, but like, they make it so easy to just say mean things because they do things that require mean statements. FlexiSpot is supposed to have power adapters that attach to the table. I don't think I got one of those. Don't think I got one of those. All right. Hey, now we have a webcam. Now we got to actually get it working. So it's going to take a second to do that. So we have webcam only, but of course, the webcam isn't going to work. So let me bring in a new source. Give me just a second. Sorry for the fact that it's gonna look like crap for a bit. C922. Add existing. 1080p Pro Stream. Okay. Hey, look at that. Huh. Why is this not 1080p? What's the properties of this? Custom. No? Device default, I guess. Alright, well. Huh. That is really weird, and I don't exactly have an answer for that. Out of focus wouldn't matter. I mean, it's there, it works, it's focusing, but it's a square. You just select the resolution in the video settings in OBS. Huh. I thought I did that. Give me a second. We'll go to custom. We'll do 1920 by 1080. We'll hit OK. Oh, geez. Oh, it just got really big. Hold on. Hold on, we're working on it. Oh, gosh, it's terrible. I thought you were a pro streamer. No, I'm not. I'm just a guy and I don't know what I'm doing 95% of the time. Thank you, person that told me what to do. I need an adult. There. All right, we have a webcam now. So now I have to go hit copy and put it into all the other webcam instances that I have. Because we need to do that. So let me move it to There we go. Look at that. Like, he kind of knows what he's doing. Sorry, I'm obviously an amateur at this. My apologies for being an amateur. Alright, there. We now have a webcam. That wasn't bad. Potato cam. Honestly, it's because it's a little close. We move it back. This actually looks just fine, thank you very much. Potato cam. Hey, that ain't bad, all things considered. Alright. So, let's get this thing kind of mounted in here. so that you guys can see what I see. So I think that... What the hell? Oh, gosh. Yep, no, I'm just... yeah, I know. I hit a button and it moved. We're back. Sorry. Dark mode. I was not as prepared as I thought I was for this stream, and it's kind of throwing me for a loop. Sorry. I am normally more prepared for this stuff. And unfortunately, I am not as prepared as I thought I was going to be. Why Baldred says, you aren't an amateur, you're getting paid for this, you are a pro. Well, with that $5, we are effectively getting paid. We've had $10. Thank you for your $5. I appreciate it. I am now considered a professional. I am professional. Would the former mainstream cam work better? It would. However, it needs a capture card, which I don't have immediately handy. I know where some are, but that was going to take more time. The webcam will work for right now, but eventually we will move over to one of the top-down cameras for that instead. All right. Let's get all this behind me. It looks like temperatures are good. So let's do main with webcam. So you guys can see what it says here. Oh wait, I can probably, hold on. Oh, the webcam got mad. What? Why? Crap! The webcam got mad. Hold on. Ah, dang it. I'm just trying to attach a webcam to a door. He looks like a pro. God, no. You want a pro streamer, that's not me. Is the webcam happy? Alright, the webcam is happy. Nice. Now you guys can see what I see. So the platform is unlocked. It's not clean. I can clean it real fast. I got a little bit of alcohol here. Oh, it's a toasty bed. Feel the heat. That's right. Atomizing alcohol fumes. Don't breathe this. Don't breathe that. Alright, so while that's doing its thing, so the thing I don't like is that back here, and I guess I don't really have a great camera angle for that, but on the back of the machine is the USB cable. So I am just going to use a USB extender for that. Is that... No. You guys would be better off with a top-down view at this point. There. You'd be better off with that. That lets you see more of what's going on. Sorry, this stuff is much harder to do when you're live. It's a lot easier to do when you're not live, because then, like, these little mistakes don't matter. We've got an inductive probe. We've got all these little covered doohickeys. Alright, now we need the special paper for leveling the build platform. Guys, it's very special. It's special paper. It's very special. It's very, very special. So this is just probably for setting Z offset. This piece of whatever gets very hot. Calibrated NIST traceable paper. That's disturbing. Okay, it's grabbed it. So it says, and so this, I mean, this is actually not a bad thing. I'll read through it for you guys. Adjust the platform height with the up and down buttons on the right side. Make sure the nozzle and build plate are touching the leveling paper until you feel friction when you move the leveling paper between them. Then hit the below button, which is the next button. Pretty happy with that. Now it's going to do compensation. I wish there was a better place to mount this camera. But there really isn't. Whatever. It's booping. So we're going to leave that to do its thing. Lubricate the X-axis regularly. I'm guessing that they also mean the Y-axis, because the X and the Y on this machine are both ball bearings. We are going to take a look at the Hotend when it's done with this as well. Interesting. Why Baldred or Arthur says, Klipper documentation says always perform the paper test when both nozzle and bed are at room temperature, in bold letters about probe calibration. That is interesting, because there's no such thing as room temperature out here. It's very warm out here. But then two, QidiTech says not to do that. So I'm going to follow Qidi's instructions here. And we'll see. Time to print out some camera. Oh my god, I have a camera arm. That's right. Hey, I forgot about that. Yeah, let me get that. Let me get that arm. That's right. I've got that magic arm. Hold on. I can get that. I can get that from where I'm standing, almost. It's a little tight over here. Oh gosh. Okay, that's right. I totally forgot that I have an arm. It's like I own an arm just for having a freaking webcam on streams, and my idiot brain continually forgets because I'm like kind of stressing that I didn't have all of this done in time. So now we can do it while we wait for that to do its thing. That thing is huge. You're a Eclipse bug. Yeah, it's actually a pretty big machine. But I don't think that's a downside. Oh, hey, you can see me working there on the right side. Nice. Okay. Now, not bad. Not bad for a quick little touch and go. Yeah, honestly, the Canon will be better out here. It's not doing a great job with the color, but we got it. This is good. This is workable. We can work with this. We can work with this. Arthur said it's serviceable, so it's serviceable. You heard it here first. The Zinza said they broke down and bought the K1 with the Micro Center 200 off coupon. That is a much smaller machine than this. So this is 280 by 280 by 270. This is actually a really nicely sized printer. That's bigger than a Bamboo. So Bamboo's 256 XYZ, and it's technically really only about 250. This is 280 XY and 270 on the Z, and the X Max is like 315 XYZ, and that's $1,000. I really wanted an X Max, but Qidi said I'm not cool enough for that yet. So I had to start with this, but so far I am impressed, and thanks to QidiTech. Is it QidiTech, QidiTech? How the heck am I supposed to say the name? Either way, thank you to them for sending this over, because, yeah, they sent it over for the purposes of a review. We are just going to be looking at it today. We're not going to be reviewing it. I need more time with the machine to review it. But I've got a lineup of parts for it to beat the crap out of it for the next couple of days. So, Cheaty. Yeah. Yeah, Zinza, I think that's how you say it. Just Cheaty. So we've got a chamber fan back here. The heater is underneath. So the heater's back here. You guys can see that. Core XY, very normal NEMA 17s. It does look like we've got some adjustment ability for the belts. Wow, these belts are looser than a $2 pistol. Why are these belts so loose? Cheaty must think they're fine. So, yeah, it also has a heated chamber. That's correct. This machine does have a heated chamber. It does have a lid. The lid is right here. Which, honestly, I kind of prefer this lid. I'm sorry, I don't really have anything to compare it to other than the bamboo, so I have to make those comparisons. The thing I don't like about the bamboo is that there's not really a lot of space on top of the machine. If the glass was an extra couple millimeters higher up, I think you would have a better flow for the filament. This is nice because it comes off, it's plastic. It's a shame there isn't like an AMS for this. It would be really, really cool if there was. But honestly, I never had my X1 Carbon looking very good. Oh, it's going to run input shaper now. Oh, the webcam died. Hold on. Crap. Are we? No. Son of a diddly. It's gotta be this, it's gotta be this mount. Let's try this again. Let me deactivate and reactivate this. Hold on. Deactivate, activate. Nope. The webcam's not working, but it's funny because my mouse and keyboard work, but the webcam doesn't work. Just give me just a second, and I will see what I can do. Okay. All right. We got it. We got it. We're back. I think we're back, right? All right, we're back. Nice. It is not a powered hub, and it is quite a distance from the PC, so that's likely what we're dealing with. But we're going into a full nightstand mode. She's vibrating like crazy. Sources tell me that's good. Yeah, I need to figure out getting USB here because the computer for streaming is about 8 feet as the crow flies, if you will, but the cable has to go down and then up. Just waiting for it to do its thing. Ram Online says, can it make pizza? Looks bit like a nice cooker. No, but it is about the price of an uni pizza oven. John Olson says, thanks, YouTube. Just showed me a bamboo printer ad. Read the room. For those that haven't figured it out, Bamboo is running ads against our channel. I don't know if they're running ads on every channel, but I know they're running ads against mine. And I know exactly when they started because my CPMs have gone through the roof. So, hey, watch the Bamboo ads. Click them if you want. It helps out the channel. And Bamboo is paying a lot of money to run ads on our channel. Our CPMs have tripled. My God, this thing is loud. Of course, I don't think my microphone's going to pick it up unless I'm talking. But she is really rattling. Jeez. Build on Sound says, instead of setting your bamboo back, cannibalize it to make a pizza oven. That's, no, too expensive. That's amazing. Keep talking smack. Look, it's not talking smack if it's true. Okay? Again, everybody's experience will be a little bit different. Mine was never all that good. So far, this is actually working great. Is there a peel covering the entire front of this camera? There is. Does that help? No, it didn't help. Well, now I want to put the peel back on. It's going to protect things. We need it back on again. Careful. Careful, Patrick. Careful, Patrick. Good enough. Okay. It helped some. Did it? It helped a bit. Oh. Well. Or maybe not. Whatever. We're waiting for it to do its vibratory routine. Florida Man's gonna hydrate. I have some pre-sliced files. That's mine. Now I gotta find the one that Cheaty sent, because of course I don't see it anymore. Where did I put it? Crap! Former me doesn't keep things in place. It's fine though, we gotta replace the hot end. There are a couple of things that we need to do on the spray before we use it, but we're gonna run it with the hardened hot end. Huh. Dang, did I actually lose the Kioxia drive they sent? I mean, it didn't go very far. It's gotta be out here somewhere, but... Did I really do... I totally did that. Did it slide under the printer? Oh. No, it didn't. Which means it's either still in the box and it fell on the floor, which I can check, or it's over here somewhere. Oh, okay, so now I gotta load filament in. So let's go ahead and do that. I need this crazy thing. I didn't pocket the drive, did I? That might make sense if I was smart. No, I'm not smart. All right, we'll find the drive in just a second. We got some parts, desiccant that we can't open because it will become absolute garbage. And this is going to show us how to put everything together. So let's do that really fast. So first off, they have a little thing blocking the PTFE tube. We've got that. This can literally just get stuck into the printer. Okay, hold on. John Stern says, did he miss a rant? Nope. Nope, so far this is actually going pretty decently. Says the guy trying not to jinx himself, but, you know, whatever. That goes in. What do you want? There you go, twist it. This goes into runout sensor. And now we gotta cut open the filaments. So let's do that together. Because Amber's here, this one's for Amber. Amber, that was not a good one, I'm sorry. That's like a 2 out of 10. Amber likes the vacuum bag breaking. I mean, who doesn't? It truly is a wonderful sound. But unfortunately, no dice. No dice. There, we want that. Okay. Alright, where's the end of the filament? There's the end of the filament. Of course, it's black. It's not a great color for testing this stuff with. Look under the spool. No. Alright, feeding filament into this is not very easy. I do wish this was a little bit easier, because it is not all that intuitive. What? It's not white PLA, John Olson says. I know. Isn't it awesome? Okay, so I have to keep pushing filament until it hits the filament runout sensor. Yeah, feeding this in is not easy. I will likely be running a dry box into this machine. Okay, I think, is that right? Keep pushing this filament until it reaches the extruder. Okay, now the extruder is going to get turned on. Of course, it's got the wrong extruder on it, but whatever. Yeah, so in a print farm atmosphere, which is what this is going to be in, this doesn't work. The filament on the back, the USB on the back, none of that actually works for me in this environment. So, unfortunately, it would need to be different. Okay. We're waiting for heat up. 220, go ahead. Just waiting for the hot end to get temperature, then we can extrude some filament. While that's happening, I guess I have to look for that flash drive because I don't see it. What a bummer, dude. It was a nice drive. I put it down, and then I lost it. This is all from streaming. I get very flustered. And I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, because Grant, you're just hanging out. It's totally different. Being on camera with this stuff, like if I lost something like this, I just stop. I said it with the instruction piece of paper. Yeah, I did. That was in this bag. And there was nothing in this bag anymore, so. I don't immediately see it on the floor, which means it probably fell back into the box. Let me take a look. Oh, cool, and I just accidentally unplugged my air conditioner. That's going to be a problem. Hot. Yes, this camera focuses insanely close. It is in its own tiny little bag, so I got that going, which is nice. Yep, it was in the box. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. However, now have to re-plug in air conditioner. Wait 5 minutes. Is it on? Okay, it is. Back under the table! Okay, I'm back. Ow. I stabbed myself in the knee with a screw. Oops. Amber just saw it in the box in the video. That's great. Oh, cool. It doesn't want to extrude. Why not? I can hear it. It's clicking. But now we got to get it to poop. You can see it in the top camera. That's kind of funny. All right, I'm going to leave the filament out of the machine for now. Yeah, I'm not getting filament coming out of it, so let's do it this way. Let's pull the filament out. And let's manually try to push it in. Okay. Alright, we got it it's grabbed. Now we're just waiting for poop. They make a pill for that. Yeah. All right. Successful purging. Nice. Guide tutorial has finished. Sweet. All right, so we're going to leave this Hotend on for the first print. I assume there's a benchy on this card. Did I pull a plastic tab on the extruder? No, I didn't. Need to remove the front cover. Please unlock upwards first. No, there's no little plastic tab. No clue what people are referencing here. Also, apparently, California just passed a right to repair bill, so that should be fun. Alright, how do you... Not a great tool head removal and reinsertion trick there. I'm not a huge fan of that. But let's see what's on this Kioxia drive. We got a button for the lights. We can turn the lights out. If we look up here, this does not focus at all. Focus, please. Thank you. All right. So we can see that it... Oh, this is just like stuff, right? 17-minute benchy. All right. Screw it. Printing with enclosure may cause high temperatures. Yeah, I don't. Here, actually, let's back this up just a little bit so you guys can see the screen. Let me see if I can get it to... I don't know, whatever. Benchy! Once the benchy is done, we're going to change out the Hotend. And we're going to do a different print. Because I have a different print. So I used Orca Slicer, which is super nice because Orca Slicer directly supports the QidiTech printer. QidiTech has their own slicer. I'm sure it's just Prusa Slicer rebadged. That's what most of them are. But I said, screw it. We're just going to use that. JL Stern's asking if it is the new 3DM test print. It is not. It's the Mini Me. So it's the Mini Grant from Wexter. Is the next model we're going to print. But this appears to be V6 compatible. While that's waiting, let's do this real fast. Why am I working so hard? I have a camera with optical zoom. Work smarter, not harder. Focus, please. Thank you. So yeah, looks like it's V6 compatible. Very, very similar to a bamboo mounting system in Hotend. Looks to be a bimetal heat break. And yeah, V6 compatible, which is very nice to see. Very, very nice to see. So, yeah, and the silicone sock is actually really, like, it's a nice, thick silicone sock. So, yeah, A+. A freaking plus. But yeah, I'm pretty much only gonna run the hardened nozzle. There's really no point not to. The printer's not ultimately gonna know the difference. All right, let's go back to the webcam. So you guys can see what's going on there. Also, putting the webcam up there is really, it should go down here, honestly. Yeah, right? I think it should go down there. Unless up here is better. No. No, because that doesn't obtrude anything. Yeah. All right. Cool. V6 Diamond. Yeah, I mean, we could do it, but Diamondback would be sponsoring that stream. I'm not gonna do that. But that's fine. I don't know if this will actually need it. It will be nice. It will be a nice to have, but I don't think it's gonna like hardcore need it. But yeah, downside with the USB in the back. So the USB is back here. The front of the printer is here. So we will have to run a USB extension. that's not that big of a deal. The larger deal for me is the fact that the filament is all on the back. That sucks. So we're heating up. We have 3 different fans that we can control. I like the lights up front, but having an entire black frame printer, it's just kind of weird. Webcam was better, top left, bottom right blocks a 30 your desk. Yeah, but there's nothing in the way there. Okay, that's fine. Goes back up. All right, there you go. See how that first layer looks. Hey, not bad. I'm happy with that. Here. Since I don't think that's honestly all that great. You can see it from there. She's moving and a grooving, I'll tell you that much. All the fans just turned on. Now we're moving. Does the printer have its own webcam? That's a great question. I don't see one. So no. No, I don't see that it does. Did I get a ticket for co-print? I don't know what that is. Oh, I guess there was a webcam upgrade. Oh boy, that's cooking. Jeez, that's moving. That is moving and a grooving. I was trying to see if I could find another. Obviously, I still have some kinks to work out here. I need to do a real camera rather than a webcam, because yeah, the webcam is okay, but it's not good. Benchy's moving. So they're claiming that this is a 14-minute Benchy. We'll decide that for ourselves. But this is Klipper, so this is nice. Oh, okay, there's a pre-order for it. No. I haven't. Can someone DM it to me on Discord? Someone that has my Discord? Someone DM it to me or tag me in the company Discord, and I'll reach out to them and see if we can get one for review. Kit says I need to make some maker cards for Maker Faire Orlando. I will see you there. We'll be there on Saturday. I don't think we're going to be there on Sunday. What is this? Oh, there's a screw hole there. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be there on Sunday, but I know we'll be there on Saturday. The printer is making everything else shake. Yes, yeah, this is not a very stable work surface, which is the one downside of standing desks. They're not very stable if you want to put things like big printers on them that move very fast. Yeah, this thing is zooming. Zooming. How pissed off? Oh, my computer's really mad right now. Okay. Yep. Alright, we're gonna... Alright, yep. Grant, you can't do more than just stream on this PC when you want to stream. Noted. Noted. Oh, sister and her family can get in for free. Huh. Interesting. That didn't sound right. That sounded like the spool is messed up. Are we okay? Yes, I guess we're okay. Alright. Yeah, if this spool holder was on the side of the printer, that would be great. I'm assuming that somebody has made a holder for it on the side that you can use some of the already existing screws on the printer. That would be nice. Ah, okay, she's an educator. Printables has a side holder, of course it does. Alright, well, that'll be something to print for me later tonight then. Boy, this thing zooms. Oh, are people really just using VHB to hold it on? I mean, that works. It does stand for very high bond. Yeah, dude, the spool holder's on the back of... Like, it's on the back of the printer. The spool holder's on the back side. This is the front side. The spool holder's back here, and the USB stick is back here, too. You can see my hand. That's the USB stick. But, like, the USB stick is easy. Literally just a USB extension and some VHB. Stick it to the side of the case, and you're done. How's the benchy looking? That looks alright. Looks alright. It's not bad. Bill says, why the F is the USB port over there? It's a great question. I don't have the answer to that. Well, Kit, tell them I will have lapel pins there if they want to get some enamel pins for the cat. And anytime that someone can find me in person at an event, we will sell them for $5 cash at events. Otherwise, they're going to be somewhere in the $8 to $10 range on our website. Anthony P says you can send prints wirelessly. They buffer them on the machine to help with reliability. So I would probably not do that. So this is some funky special form of Klipper. It does not have any security to it, so we are likely not going to be putting this thing on the network. Although we might just put new firmware on it and like mainline Klipper, because ultimately this is not a very complicated machine. It's a very simple machine that does actually work pretty well. I'm also seeing that I am clipping my microphone out a bunch, so let me cut myself down a little. There. Should be a bit better. So far the benchy doesn't look bad. Can't hate it. I'm still, like... It's like, geez, it's a Kioxia drive. Like, they put some money in that. Kalin's... Is it Kalin? I think. It's hard to read from here. I'm using a 1080p 37-inch monitor that's, like, 6 feet away from me, so it's tough to read names. I'm sorry. So I was looking at this machine last night. Maybe this is fate that you unbox this printer less than a day later. Hopefully it's not a lemon. I need a printer that can print engineering materials. And yeah, I have to agree with Rex here. You got to define engineering materials. So engineering materials to me is like PEEK, PEC, ULTEM, PPSU, which this machine is not going to be able to do. But things like glass fiber, carbon fiber, reinforce, no problem. And Grant, where the F do you put things? And it comes with a spare hot end that is a hardened nozzle, which is super cool. I do like that. Something that I just noticed, their thermistor uses a steel braided cable. That's fancy. Unnecessarily fancy, actually. But yeah, I like that these are not proprietary nozzles. It's a proprietary Hotend, but it's not a proprietary nozzle. Can someone pull the price on these? I'm very curious. I wonder how much they cost. Yeah, again, thanks to QidiTech for sending this over. Well, it's a proprietary Hotend, but is it a proprietary nozzle? It doesn't look like it. But thanks to QidiTech for sending this over. They did send this over free of charge. So, yeah. Ajax has a bamboo nozzle can direct bolts. Theoretically, it could. But its heater and thermistor are likely not going to be standard. Oh, it's apparently shorter than a standard volcano. Is this not a V6 Hotend? It came with a 7mm wrench. There's only one reason you come with a 7mm wrench. It's another not Kano. Son of a diddly, are you serious? Whoops, sorry. Whack the camera. No, that nozzle was hot tightened. I'm like, oh, maybe the nozzle wasn't hot tightened and I can get it off, but no. Dang, it's a not Kano. So not Kano's Sobel kind of started this trend. The SV06 Plus. It's a volcano nozzle, but it's shorter. Theoretically, you could do it, but I can just let me know, Greg. I can talk with the Diamondback guys. I'm sure they can just make smaller, shorter versions of the Diamondback. Because this is the thing with this machine, is that the rest of it is normal. Okay, apparently it's $45 for a Hotend. That's not too bad. But yeah. I don't know. Might be worth putting a diamond on it. Might not be. I don't know. Arthur asked, can we grind or cut a nozzle to fit? We could. But I'll just reach out to the Diamondback guys and say, hey, can we make a volcano that's like 2mm shorter? Thanks. And that's how that gets started. And if you guys would buy something like that, I can talk to them and have it done. Some PC and others will need 315C. A chamber would need 130C for some resins. Yeah, you got to be careful with that kind of thing. There are printers out there that can do peak and Hotend. Intemsys has one that can famously do it, but I don't know if it's any good. So my concern with that is always, is it any good? Because if it's not good, I don't want to bother with it. Why Baldur said they like the idea of a Diamondback Rebo nozzle. You should check their website, because there is one, and you will see it in a video coming soon. Hey, Mitch, how you doing, buddy? Mr. Backpack Printer himself. Mitch is here. We like Mitch. Mitch is awesome. Benchy's just doing its thing. Looks like a good Benchy so far. Get it to, like, the love of all things holy. Alright, well, I tried. Arthur says, I like the idea. I'm not sure I like the price. Yeah, $150 is a tough pill to swallow for a freaking nozzle. I totally get that. I don't disagree with you. It is a tough pill to swallow. But when it's the last nozzle you will functionally ever need, great. Also, something that I'm noticing, the dang sticker, the silver QidiTech sticker is coming off. That one's kind of funny. Yeah, so they said it's a 14-minute Benchy. We're already 13 minutes in and they say there's 3 minutes left, so yeah, no. Ah, son of a diddly, I missed a call. Alright, I'll call that guy back in a bit. We have some emergency parts we're running for a client right now, and they called me, so I will just have to call them back. Mitch is asking if I'm going to get an X1E. No, I am not. I don't feel that paying an extra $1,000 for a heater inside of a printer and an extra 20 degrees centigrade is worth it. That is absolutely, in my personal opinion, the cost of them not being able to get your log files if you turn off the printer for Wi-Fi and Ethernet. But see, the thing is, the machine can currently only update over the network. So if you air gap the X1E, you can't update it. The logs are still encrypted. So it's not for professionals. It's not for business. It's not for government. It's not. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. DV Laserworks says, looks quite shaky. That is my table. The entire table is shaking. You can actually see the webcam here shaking. That's pretty normal. But yeah, Anthony P says, I like PO Poly, but I'm reserving judgment until I see it print. I have to agree. The printer was really nice to see in person, and I think even at $2,000, that's still a pretty decent deal if the machine works well. And I have faith that Mark's going to do right about that machine, so we'll see. We'll see. Kids said they thought it was a 17-minute. I thought it was a 14. Oh well. Table isn't as stable as the one in the back. Yeah, the one in the back uses a like a 2-inch thick butcher block top. Like this is a pretty thick top. This one's only about 5/8, maybe an inch total. How loud is the machine? It is actually pretty quiet for a machine like this, and I have the top cover off. But I mean, similarly, right on, again, comparing it to the other machine that I have that is like this, comparing it to a Bamboo, the loudest thing on the Bamboo is the freaking chamber fan. And on this printer, the chamber fan, is it even running? Yeah, it's running. The chamber fan's really quiet. So on this machine, the chamber fan does not have any charcoal or anything like that, so realistically, I'm probably never going to run it. But every fan is at 100% right now, so this is as loud as this printer ever gets, and it's not that loud. Oh, there we go, we're done. Ta-da! You're not going to hear much because we've got noise canceling turned on for OBS, and that's because there's an air conditioner in here that is keeping me from dying because it's very hot. Well, bed adhesion is good. There we go. Ooh, top of the benchy not looking so hot. Let's turn on the overhead and give ourselves a nice zoom here. This benchy got really rough at the end. You can see. Let's get a. They even provide us a pointing implement. Let's get a pointing implement. Focus, please. Focus. Focus! Thank you. Alright, so we can see right here, the top of that is messed up, as well as the top right here. I'm not exactly certain why. It just looks like it stopped extruding all that well. Yeah. It definitely appears to be a slight nozzle clog or under extrusion. The rest of the benchy actually looks pretty decent. Underside looks good. It's a good, clean first layer. Backside, can we read? Wow, we can actually read the hashtag 3D benchy. Not bad. Yeah. Honestly, for an untuned printer, that's not bad. I don't know what caused the issue here and here on the smokestack, but they appear to start at roughly the same level. This is not a cooling issue, I don't think. It looks like an extrusion issue to me. So, that's my thought. That's my thought. You touch the belt when you check the fan. Is that... There's no chance. There's no chance that touching a belt, the cable chain on this printer is going to have an effect on this. There just isn't. Stop focusing on the bed, focus on the benchy. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. That little issue at the top I don't like, though. So, let's zoom back out. Let's get a little scraper. It comes with one. Let's get our purge line off the build plate. Next step here, let's see, is the printer off? Yep, it is. So it said it took 17 minutes. Oh yeah, okay, it is 17 minutes. Okay, 17-minute benchy. We're good. We're good. He's talking about you noticing the belts were loose. But yeah, even if the belts are a little bit loose, it looks like they've actually gotten a little bit tighter. Even if the belts were loose, it wouldn't cause the problem that we saw. So I'm not worried about that immediately. What I do want to do is let's heat up the hot end. Because I would like to unload the filament from it, because we are going to, just from the get-go, swap in the this hot end. So let's move back over to the webcam. And that way you guys can see me work. And then, because there's no point in me bending over if I don't have to, go in there and we can take a look. We can take a gander. Yeah, this webcam is not a great image. The C922 feels like it's just gotten worse, man. That's a little bit better. It's not doing a great job of like white balancing. But all right, let's go ahead and get it heated. We're gonna unload. So it wants me to pull the filament. And so I'm just gonna do it by removing the Bowden tube at the top. Which is normally good enough for me. Again, it's not a bamboo with an AMS, so, you know. Thought I was having issues when the table arrays. Nope. Nope, that's pretty normal. Hey, Wham Bam is here, says hello, Grant, and all. Looks like a pretty nice machine. So far, it is, Peter. So far, it is. We are actually going to be replacing the hot end on it because I want to put on the hardened one. So, yeah, the lighting, it's not as harsh. Like, if I put my hand in there, it will adjust to my hand. But, yeah, one of the cannons would do better here. I will work on, for the next time that we stream in 2 weeks, having a better camera out here, and I guess I have a spare C922 now. So to pull the top cover off, you literally pull it up and out. There is no easy place to put it. That kind of sucks, but it does have a wire management thing. 2 screws remove that part of the hot end. How the heck? Oh, really? I have to do it from the backside. Okay. Well, then we should be using this view, because we also have to remove this cover apparently. So let's bring the table down a little bit. Yeah, everything goes on back here. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this back cover as well. That's not great. It would be nice to see less screws needed for this, but that's okay. Looks like a gateway computer box. Yeah, it kind of does. It kind of does. And yeah, guys, since Wham Bam is here, I'll give them a shout out. If you guys want to go over to Wham Bam, you use Musketeers 2022. Yes, it is still 2022. That'll get you some cash off of your next order. Yeah, I have to agree here that this hanging thing sucks. However, there's a wire stay so that you're not like hanging it on the wires on the motor. But yeah, there's no place to put it, so it has to hang. I guess you could bring the bed up, but yeah. Gotta get a couple of these screws out of here. As long as you're not pulling on the connector. Yeah, I don't know if we're pulling on the connector on the board or not. And until I take this fourth screw out, which I will say is not the easiest to get to. So all these screws would be blind to you as the user because you're going to be looking at the printer from the front. In fact, I am probably not going to put this cover back on because I want easier access to the back of the machine. And this cover literally just gets in the way. Wow. Wow, this mold. You can see the tooling marks in the mold. Guys. Peter says I need a mini slap mat. Unfortunately, this is now hanging from the connector, but what the heck do you want me to do, I guess? There's really not much I can do. Let's try something out. We're going to see if this printer has thermal runaway. It should. We're going to try to heat it to 220, then I'm going to pull the thermistor out since we can do that right now. Is it stamped with PC? There is no maker mark on it to tell us what this is made out of, but looks like ABS to me. Alright, we're heating. Thermistor has been pulled. Instantly, machine shuts off. Very, very nice. Good job. Good job. Good freaking job. That is exactly what I want to see. Instantly. Instantly. No, but I don't think I let it shut down enough. Crap. Hold on. Letting you shut down more. Okay. I'm going to turn it back on. But yeah, this, like, this is where you do everything. Like, this is where the heater goes. Like, man, I don't know. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, yeah, it's got a big, thick wire for the hot end, too. Waiting. Oh, it's gonna probably yell at me pretty much instantly. So let's put that back in. We're gonna let it cool down again. While we wait for it to cool down, and have a look. So this uses USB-C. So it's probably similar to like a CAN bus setup, but it does use USB-C and it has a daughter board. I do like that. The connectors are very easy connectors. You guys can see them here. Very, very simple, easy to use connector. So if you wanted to, I don't know, get an aftermarket hot end, because I assume a Panda Revo would actually work on this. You could. Like, there's really no reason you couldn't. Yeah, you could just put your own connectors on it. The connectors are not too crazy. Not hard to access. But that back cover's a real pain, unfortunately. So far, though, this machine prints well. It's easy to use. Klipper instantly stopped the problem, which is awesome. I'm very, very, very happy about that. I'm incredibly happy that Klipper took care of the problem, because kind of need that. We need that. Woo, we're using a lot of our CPU. Man. Oh, Discord's using a ton. Goodbye, Discord. I'm just trying to figure out what is using so much of my CPU. It's literally OBS, Chrome, and Spotify. We have an older PC out here. It's not bad. Looks like JST and Molex Microfit. I would agree on that. Definitely JST here. Yeah, Molex Microfit looks like a Molex Microfit to me. And yeah, Wham Bam Peter's right. Looks like a cross between a bamboo heatsink, which it's dead on. Do I have a spare bamboo Hotend out here? I bet I do. Let me see. If not, I got some inside because I bought a bunch. Thought I had one really handy. But that, unfortunately, does not appear to be the case. So... Yep. Nope, I don't have a spare bamboo Hotend laying around. It's an i7, damn it. Well, it's running at like 70% utilization on everything. Alright. So, are we cool enough yet? Yeah, we're at 70C. That's fine for me. Pull that out. Printer instantly shuts itself off, which is great to see. Pull out the connector for the Hotend. We now have 2 screws to remove, so we can do that. I pulled the wrong size. That's too small. This is also... What? Is the... Hold on, wait, what? Yeah, that's too small. So is the big one too big? Yeah. They don't give you the right tool for that unless you're expected to use a flat-bladed screw. No. You don't get the tool you need to replace the Hotend. Huh. Is that for real? Or am I an idiot? Wait, hold on. I'm an idiot. We're good. We're good. There was one underneath the printer. We're good. That's the one we need. We're good. It's me, not them. Okay. One screw. I hope this thing doesn't just fall, but I assume it's going to. Also, there's a connector for the fan. Which, yeah, we're going to have to move the fan over too. So that sucks, but that's alright. We can get that done. Okay, we got that. Let's pull this out and take a look. Checking to make sure that I can touch this before we go too far. It's almost always user error. Well, you know. I can't be perfect all the time. Whoop. Here goes the damn thing. Yeah, it's literally just a nozzle. Everything else appears to be the same. So, hey, it's basically a spare Hotend. It can't do anything that isn't abrasive. But hey, you know. So it's an all metal. They include the spare, which is hardened. According to the front fan cover, the printer comes installed with a copper-plated Hotend. If you want to print PA12CF, PET, CF, ABS, GF, etc. Please replace with high temp Hotend. I guess at this point I can also hang this from up here. Good enough. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and replace it just from the beginning. I don't want to deal with, you know, a Hotend that's not, you know, the one I always need. All right, so a place where bamboo is going to get marks where I can pull some off of QidiTech is that they need like 3 different size screws for this. So if that's all right. Got that. Because it does not come with a spare fan, so you do need to move the fan over, which is no big deal. That doesn't take but a couple of seconds. Something to note, the connectors are color-coded. So while the connectors are the same on the back of the printer, they are color-coded. So at least you have that. So in the event that you do have to put new wire into the printer for some reason, at least it is color-coded for you. Although I guess if you are colorblind, it's not necessarily the best thing in the world. But I don't know if QidiTech actually considers that kind of stuff when they're producing something. All right. From here, I'm going to reinstall the Hotend, or I guess install the new Hotend. I'm going to get all my connectors plugged in. I will say so far they've got really quiet fans. It's great to see. We love to see that. And let's get that baby Molex plugged in. There we go. So this one comes with less cable. So I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about that, but there is less cable on this Hotend than on the original Hotend. I'm not entirely certain as to why, but there is less cabling, something to be aware of. We got one screw in, second screw in. This is not that bad. Certainly if you're up on a step stool or something, not great. Especially because you have to go behind the machine. So would be nice to see this kind of electronics on the front side of the machine, but I get it. You want to keep the electronic enclosure relatively small. Unfortunately, I don't think there is an easy way to, this goes under, right? Back. Where the hell does this go? Does this go underneath? I guess it does. Yeah, it does. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, we're reseated there. We got the 4 screws on the back. I guess just for completion's sake, I should probably do this. So let's just it is very tight. Let's go ahead and we're going to restart Klipper and see. We'll do firmware restart. Cannot update the MCU. MCU big as it is shut down. Restart it. Restart. Screw it. Restart this way. It's the same deal. We got to make sure the printer power's on before we do anything else. I don't want to really get these screws in until we know the printer's going to run. there's literally, yeah, there's 3 types of hex keys or Allen keys needed to swap the Hotend. So just be aware, you will need all 3 sets. The lights being on means that's good. Yep. Okay. We are running. Nice. Alright, let me see if I can get this back cover on. The cable management is not great. Let me just see if that's a little bit easier here. Oh, come on. You can't see anything, so you're pretty much flying blind here. It's not like... Nope, I gotta pull the back cover up. I don't have easy access to this. And this is just simply not simple, to be honest. I mean, this is absolutely a design issue, in my opinion. It's not a bad... Like, so far, the printer's actually quite nice. I like it. But this back cover, being as much of a pain in the butt as it is, it's absolutely a problem. Because something is in the way, and I can't tell what it is. And one of the screws just came. That's cool. At least everything uses brass threaded inserts. Oh, yeah, there's a piece of foam under here. Nice. John Stern says he's got to go into his office. See you later, dude. Got the screw. A lot of plastic in this 3D printer. A lot of plastic in this 3D printer. Oh, son of a gun. I dropped the other screws inside the machine. Dang it. Come on. I'm trying to get it to grab the threads. We get it? I think we got it. Feels like we got it. Okay. Honestly, you could get away with just having 2. For completion's sake, I will do all 4. Three. Back. And number 4. Yeah, again, not a huge fan of this back cover. I think that there's a better way to do this. I just don't know of something at the moment. Most people have little issues with plastic construction for now, although longevity may be a concern. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Marks that square off his bingo card. Y'all are mean to me. Y'all are mean to me. Working on it. We're almost there. Screw is tight. So we're going to remove that flash drive. We're going to set it down. We're going to grab a crappy flash drive that I had laying around. And then we're going to start a new print. Because this is one that is sliced with pretty much bone stock Orca slicer profiles. Let's have you guys go to the webcam. So for that kind of thing, there. Huh. I don't think it realizes Do you have to reboot the printer every time you... Don't tell me you have to reboot the printer every time, right? Please. It does not recognize this flash drive. Because it's still showing its G-code. Although this must be just G-code on the printer. SDA1. Oh, hey, there it is. SDA, that's the... Okay. Yeah, no, we're good. Okay. Printing with the enclosure, don't care, send it. So this is the Mini Gramp by Wexter, because, you know, I have to do a mini-me. It's going to take about an hour, so I don't know if we're going to let the whole thing go, but if you guys follow on Twitter, we'll tweet out the final thing. I believe you have to do the setup again after changing the Hotend. I am just going to send it, see what happens. Let's find out. You shouldn't have to. They look identical. Yeah, there is nothing in the manual. I did not redo the Z offset, and I shouldn't have to. We're going to find out if I was wrong or right to do it. Probably should at least PID the two. No, I'm just going to send it. Yeah. The other problem is that we don't have filament. You know what? Actually, let's cancel this real quick. We need to purge the filament through because we haven't done that. So we need to do that first. I might have jumped the gun there a little bit. Oh, sorry. Hit you guys there. Stopping. Please wait. I'm just waiting for it to do it. Yeah, I don't think PID is going to be too much of an issue, but we'll see. While we wait for that to figure itself out, I'm going to check my email. Because I am behind on email stuff right now. Are we... Okay, we're still processing the stopping process. I don't know at what point I just turn off the printer because... It's not... It just says stopping, please wait. So, I don't know, you guys tell me, when are we gonna just turn this thing off? Oh, wait, hold on, it's moving. It's thinking. Boy, that's a lot of stopping. Are you gonna send this all the way down to the bottom? Don't do that. Okay. That takes a lot longer than you would expect. Like, way longer than you would expect. So, let's go in here. Let's go... 230. This thing heats up fast. It was at 60C. It's already at 90C. There's 100. 110. 120. I mean, it's a really, really fast ceramic heater. Which is nice. It's good, to be clear. You just gotta be careful about it. Oh, with Klipper, it has to finish the heat process before it shuts down. Gotcha. Okay. See, these are things I don't know because I don't use Klipper. I've never... This is like my first time ever using Klipper. And of course, it's not mainline Klipper. Although I don't, yeah. So it's not even going to pull it in right now. Because it doesn't know it has filament to pull in. That's the problem with machines without secondary extruders. Oh, okay. I thought I heard a problem. Look over here. There's freaking spaghetti. God, son of a diddly. Yeah, I don't like this spool. I don't like this spool holder design at all. In fact, this is probably going to give me problems. And I don't care to fix it. Problem solved! Build that Voron already. Yeah, that is coming soon, TM. That's how we solve problems around here. Sometimes just gotta throw it in the trash. Found out why that Benchy was borked. Yeah, potentially. When aren't there problems? You know, Mad Cat, you come in here just to say that to me? That's not very nice of you. Let's see if this works. So, it is definitely difficult. So there's a filament runout sensor or something on the backside of the printer. That is kind of a pain in the butt to get stuff in and out of. Mad Cat says, okay, bye. Even put Mad Cat in time. I can't even put Mad Cat in timeout. Yeah. So there it goes. The filament runout sensor on the backside of the printer is actually a bit of a problem. It is not easy to work with. Okay, we do have filament finally. I'm going to put the spool inside of the machine. Close it back up. I'm just saying, QidiTech, it would be super, super cool if you made it so that filament was also actively dried. It would be super, super cool. Let's see. Okay. Someone said to shove some filament in there and bypass it for now. You cannot, because it is in the way. I don't like that holder. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it either, personally. Come on, filament. Figure it out. Did I hear some? There we go. There's the filament. Nice. Okay. Now we can run the mini grant. Oh, this filament's wet too. Yeah. And yes, this does remind me of Gateway 2000. This is the side that you guys are looking at. The webcam's over here. Back of the printer's back here. But you know, it's really quiet. It's really fast. And if you do want to get one, there is a link in the description to grab it. Filament route is on the back. But I think it has 2 filament runout sensors because there's apparently also one in the Hotend. Apparently. Ow. All right. So the heat bed is almost where it needs to be. It's just pooping filament. Come on. And yes, it is mini grant time. Come on. What are we... Oh, okay. The bed's not at 60 yet. Waiting on that still. Long hair problems, man. Okay. I like that it only probes the bed right around where it needs to work, which is honestly kind of nice. Let's hope I don't just nuke my bed right now. It'd be funny if we did. By funny, I mean not funny at all. I like this. We have linear rails, XYZ. No carbon bushing BS. It's all linear, which is really nice. It means it's also very quiet, like, compared. But I'm excited to build this trident. It's actually not done printing. The bamboo was never able to complete the prints, which is kind of depressing. Over 3 dozen attempts and the bamboo was unable to complete. So maybe this machine will have to come in as the ringer. Oh. You guys let me know which one. Of course, it's very difficult to see. Oh, actually, it's a little far. Should be good. Of course, I can't see that, but, you know. It's there, it's happening, it's doing its thing. I don't know how close I can get this before it just starts to not look great. Yeah, we're going to switch to the cannon after this, for sure. Let's do... Actually, the Z offset was pretty much perfect. Oh well. Adjusting it was not the right move. It's very stinky. Like, it smells worse than I would be expecting. But I guess that's okay. Looking much better. Looking much better. New Chinese hardware smell. Not so much, I don't think. Not so much. Oh, and the only probe under print is probably a popular Klipper add-on called Camp. Interesting. Yeah, there's what it looks like from the top side. Although, wait, I'm pretty sure I have a top-down with webcam, right? I do! Look at that. There you go. There's your 2 views. It prints, which is, you know, good. Always good to see that. But yeah, I would agree that that really messed up print from earlier was likely, or the messed up benchy from earlier was likely due to the filament having issues on the spooling. It seems to be printing just fine. Can't complain about it. It's looking fine to me. Now, outside of, I went from grid infill to adaptive cubic, it's my preference. And I added a brim to make sure that my legs didn't fall over, and I added some support to the crotch. This is pretty much a bone standard Wexter mini Grant. So, yeah. Wish we could level that out. Let's see. There you go. We'll have to check the spooling at the 14-minute mark. Outside of the roll is worse, too. So far, it appears to be pulling from the roll. I don't know. Part of me likes this spool holder design. The other part of me just really doesn't. I mean, the back is not a great place for it, to be clear. Right? The backside is not a good place for this. And I think one of the first things this printer is going to print, likely with the black filament that it came with, is a side-mounted spool holder for this. Yeah. Sal's lecture. I'm gonna call you Sal. Said they had this printer for a few days. It was a piece of crap. After updating the firmware to the latest version, the printer no longer ran. The NMCU was no longer responsive, although everything else was running after a long discussion with support, sending replacement parts, which then got stuck at customs. I mean, that's not support's fault that the parts got stuck at customs. Like, that's customs' fault. Unless they labeled them incorrectly, then that's 100% on support. I don't have immediate intentions of doing firmware upgrades. For reference, this is the business thing, right? We often don't upgrade our printers. In fact, our Prussias are still running like 3.8.3 for its firmware. I don't change it because if it's not broken, I have no intention of attempting to fix it and then likely breaking it. I want something that's just going to work. And if it's not the fastest, fine. I don't care. Sal said they also noticed a lot of production defects. The printer is just a piece of crap. Order the reborn tube from Flying Bear. Brilliant printer, as if I had to put it together myself. Even these expectations are very easy to fix. It almost exclusively standard components. In addition, the printer costs just $400. Yeah, we looked at a Flying Bear Reborn 2 recently. I did like it. The Flying Bear is going to get Klipper and a few other things because it's slow. And that'll be an upcoming stream as well. There's a lot of upcoming streams. It's why I'm trying to do more streaming here on the channel. Maybe we'll start doing weekly streams. I don't know. But so far, it's slow. I guess maybe, it's probably the minimum layer time settings in here. Ajax gets it. If it ain't broke, fix it till it is. Yeah. Should make that a shirt. Although I feel like somebody else has already made that a shirt, and I don't want them to think I'm copying them. I'm going to try to clean off this knife. It's got a bunch of paint on it that I would like it to be cleaned off, and I've got a little bit of time to wait. Yeah, guys, hey, like the stream if you haven't. What do you guys think of this machine? So far, I actually like it. Mind you, it was sent to us free of charge, so we did not pay for it. But, you know, ran fine out of the box, didn't give me problems. Sure, the filament spool was not perfect. That kind of is what it is. Like, I'm not gonna rag a company over the fact that their included filament is hot garbage. Because guess what? Most companies' included filament is hot garbage, including the SV06 Plus behind me there. But, you know, I think this printer's got a lot going for it at its price point. Now, will it continue to have things going for it at its price point as things change? I don't know. The all-plastic exterior, the gateway computer look, I need to get some decals that look like cow spots so I can decal it up like a cow. But, like, overall, so far, I can't really complain. DV Laser Work says, out of curiosity, as I missed the beginning, is this open slicer? That's a great question. I don't know what QidiTech has, but this is directly supported inside of Orca Slicer. And the file that I am printing right now, I sliced last night. Just last night. Before we had the printer unboxed, before we even got the printer out of the box, I had this sliced up and ready. I do like the top cover. It's just tough for me that this is all injection molded plastic. Like, it's a lot of injection molded plastic. I'm very curious. I'm going to move you guys away real quick. I want to shut it. Oh my god, it's quiet. This printer is really quiet. Oh, and you can see through the door, no problem. Yeah, that's not that bad. I mean, we're not going to leave you like that, but you can see through the door. You know, it's all this clear polycarbonate or clear whatever the heck it's made out of. This thing is really quiet. Damn. All right, and yes, it is huge. This printer actually has a really big build volume. It is 280 by 280 by 270. That's a big, big build volume. Oh, hey, George White with the $10. Thank you very much. It looks like we have, is that a cookie and a 1 and a heart? It is. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, this printer is very quiet. Now, it's not moving very fast either. Move out of the way, please. Thank you. I will bet on PC. Wait till it's running. Yeah, it hasn't gotten to the body yet. And something tells me that I have some settings messed up. So, let's do this. Let's just go into here. And let's just turn the speed up to 150. Yeah. 150 for the speed. This thing is missing a camera, but for me, that's not that big of a deal. I don't know if it has Wi-Fi. But again, not a big deal for me. We sneaker net everything, so it really doesn't matter. Fan number 2 is on 69%. Nice. Maybe we could fire off a calibration X? You mean like a calibration cube? We already did a benchy, and I think that the damage on the benchy was because of the filament getting messed up. So, wow. I get disapproving face from Amber? Come on. Almost like time lapse. It has Wi-Fi. Okay, that makes sense. It has Wi-Fi. Looks like a very formidable machine for a good price. Thanks for the stream. Gotta go. Good hanging out. See you later, Peter. It's great hanging out. If you guys want to see what's coming out from Wham Bam, we got an interview with them coming up from the East Coast Rep Festival. So there's some cool stuff coming. Thanks for hanging out. Peter, the rest of y'all can stay. Print X. Oh, print an X across the whole bag. I didn't slice that. So, sorry. But yeah, it would be cool to, you know, kind of open her up a little bit. What am I doing? I'm like forcing myself to bend down. Why? We have a standing desk now. We don't... Stop bending down. Move the printer up. It's just easier if you do this. Oh yeah, see, this doesn't hurt at all. This is great now. Layers are good. She's a little stringy. But that's alright. That's supposed to be where I normally work on my desk, but for this one, actually having it a little bit lower works out well. We're not ending the stream just yet. We will be getting out of here relatively soon. Do you guys have any questions about this machine that I could answer? Because, yeah, at this point, we're just waiting for the mini grant. Keep an eye on our Twitter. It's at 3D_Musketeers. And I will post the image of it when we're done. But yeah, this has been awesome. The printer's good. The unboxing experience was good. No damage from what I can tell. I don't like... But that stuff's... pretty easy to take care of, I think. Like, overall, I think it's pretty easy to take care of. Oh, shit, is my... Oh, my stream is going down. I don't know why we're dropping frames. We shouldn't be. Weird. Yeah, we're fine on, Damien asks if I saw Nero's video. Not only did I see Nero's video, he came into our Discord and said, "Hey Grant, you should watch our video. You should watch my video." Because he makes a reference to me in it, which is funny. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Alright, let's see if that cleans some things up on the PC. Or if it's just going to make things worse. I think this is better. Let me know what you guys think. There are spool holders to the right side on printables. Yeah, and that's ideal. That's what I would want. Like, for a machine like this, you're going to want to put a spool holder. Because, like, stuff on the back of a printer just doesn't make sense. Andrew Smith says, out of curiosity... In a lot of your videos, you mention ITAR. In my mind, I don't see many use consumer machines for this, but more higher-end ones. Thoughts on how common this is? You're right. A lot of people will use, like, Stratasys Fortis machines. But why? There's no point in running a Stratasys Fortis machine for an ITAR job when you can do it on a $1,000 printer. It's going to look just as good. If they have heated chambers like this machine does, you can maintain your chamber temperature, which means that you can run nice materials and good-looking parts without any BS. We have a client right now who's wanting to bring 3D printing in-house, which means they're actively trying to fire me, which is fine, right? That's just with some of the times and some of our clients, they want to bring things in-house. I don't hate it. I'll hold it against them, but I don't hate it. And I said, look, you can go buy a Stratasys F370. It is 355 by 355 by 315, I believe. And it is $40,000. $40,000. $40,000. It has a multi-$1,000 a year maintenance package to maintain a warranty, and it uses DRM controlled filament, which is about 5 to 10x the cost of regular off-the-shelf PLA, PETG, ABS, ASA, whatever. I said, if you built out a farm of X-Max 3s, you could put 10 of them, 10 X-Max 3s. You only need one. Have 10. Who cares? And if one of them breaks, take it out back and Old Yeller it if you want. It will cost you less than a Stratasys. Like, I don't see the point. And if your machines can operate in an export-controlled environment, which is basically air gap, so sneaker net everything, if you never connect this machine to the internet, or you go mainline Klipper, you don't use their fancy Klipper, you go mainline Klipper, you can control everything about these and actually have pretty decent security. There is no reason to go with an expensive printer, in my personal opinion. So, HX has the $2,500 bamboo, doesn't sound so bad. And that's what they're banking on. They're banking on the fact they can come in so much lower than others that the average business isn't going to care, and I've got a problem with that. So, yeah. Rex is... so Rex actually has an old Dimension. He's in our Discord and has showed off his converted Stratasys, and you can buy them used off contract for pretty cheap. But then getting them back on contract sucks. It's expensive. And because everything is proprietary, it's actively controlled. So, like, I have an Objet 30 Alaris here. They are dropping support for it, which means if I don't buy parts for this machine by December, they're no longer going to sell parts. So when the machine breaks, that's it. You are forced to buy a new machine. You can't get parts for it unless you go buy old machines that are broken. So, yeah. Anyways, the F370 apparently only does ABS-ish temps. but some Stratasys machines need 150C depending on what you need. Yeah, so if you're doing peak, PEC, and Ultem, yeah, I totally understand buying a Stratasys because they have, you know, heated chambers and all that. But you're looking at a good, like a Fortis 450, kitted out is going to run you close to $500,000. And I don't know. I want to see if there are ways to get good, dimensionally stable, quality parts out of peak, PEC, and Ultem, which is PEI, by the way. The same material your beds are made of, you can print it. It just needs temperatures that are loosely defined as stupid hot. And I want to do a series on building a printer that can do that. But we got to find the right sponsors, not only sponsor it financially, but sponsor it with parts as well. Because if we can do it, and we can do it well, I want to build kits for it and sell the kits. So maybe we would do open source, I don't know, but we would certainly work with like an LDO to do kits. So yeah, and hit the like if you guys haven't. But yeah, I know that was a very long-winded explanation of it, and I hope that makes sense. It's not for everybody. Using consumer-grade machines for business-class stuff is not for everybody. But I will sit here and say that the Prussias, they are the Toyota Camry of the 3D printer world. They're not the fastest, they're not the prettiest, they're not the cheapest, they're not anything other than one of the most reliable machines on the planet. They just work. And I don't have to worry about it. I would rather have a machine that's slow and reliable than something that's fast and not. Damien's asking if I have a Voron. No, we're going to be doing a Voron Trident 300 coming soon. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks, we're going to start that build. So to give you guys an idea of what's going on, we had to do the X-Plus 3 first. After that comes the AnchorMake M5C. And then Comgro just delivered the T500, which is a 500mm XYZ bed slinger, because craziness, I guess. So those are the current live streams for the next month and a half or so, and then we will likely be going into doing the Voron. At that point, we will probably switch to doing streams every week rather than every other week, just so I can get the Voron done in more than, 6 months. But yeah, so that is coming soon. But yeah, guys, feel free to ask me any questions you want. But we'll probably try to wrap this up in the next few minutes because I got to call this client back before 5 p.m. and it is 4:23, which means I have to get going relatively soon. I'll tell you so far, I like this printer. It works. It's quiet. Boy, it's quiet. It's really quiet. Which I love. Quiet printers are awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Andrew Smith says, gotcha, thanks for your feedback. Totally, dude. Totally. Kenneth says, I heard Voron, so you get the Voron done before LM. I don't know. It's not a race. It's not a race to get the Voron done. So, yeah. I am not going to race for the Voron. I've apparently made a lot of mistakes already. I built my machine with 5 colors, and I've only kept the colors together. I haven't done anything other than keeping the colors together, which is apparently a really bad idea. So that's gonna be fun. But shouldn't be that bad. We're gonna have some fun. It's gonna be some rough streams, and Taylor would not give me his cell phone number because he knows I would call him a lot. But we might try to do like a multi-stream or a dual stream with Nero or Steve or somebody like that. So. What material did you use? We used Polymaker, ABS, and ASA. Thank you to Polymaker for sponsoring that. They did provide all the filament for that. And yes, the Zinza says, wait, 5 colors, they're usually a main color and accent color. I know this now! I didn't understand that when I first built it. Or when I first, like, spec'd out the colors. Toward the end, we gave up and said, screw it, we're just gonna make the craziest looking boron that we can. So, yeah. Mistakes were made. It happens. It happens. Ooh, I saw a flash, which means I'm guessing that my, oh no, they're not one. I was gonna say that my, my capture cards are one. I need to figure out a new capture card system. So we use, like, these just generic, capture cards that are USB. I've been thinking about the Elgato one, but it's like $300. And I worry that the ambient humidity out here will just kill a $300 card. So I don't know. But yeah, I have realized that building the Voron my way with a bunch of colors is going to be a bad move. I am going to make mistakes. I am going to have problems. But oh well. Just gonna send it. Because we have no other option. We just have to send it. Oh well. But yeah, it's Galaxy Blue, Pop Blue, Galaxy Red, Galaxy Orange, Galaxy Gray. So lots of shine to it. Lucinda says, I really like my Avid Media ones. Never had any troubles, and they support really odd resolutions and frame rates, cheaper than Elgato. Lucinda, can you DM those to me, either on Discord or on Twitter? Because, like, the ones I use are, like, bottom of the barrel. They're, like, $15. They only last about 180 days before they die. And I'm assuming it's the humidity and the moisture out here that does it, but I'm honestly not sure. I've tried the just USB stick ones. In fact, I have a few of them. Like, there's 2, and I'm fairly certain that every one of these stick. Like, I'm fairly certain that every one of them is dead. All right, so the mini grant is at a point where we can start seeing things. I'm going to turn this to 200 and see if we can get this thing to move faster, because this is too slow. Go faster! What? Why won't this go any higher? Is 199 the most that I can get out of it? Huh. Okay. Kenneth says you need to cover that third leg. I friggin' wish. I can hear the Cardinals outside. It's funny. Well, alright, guys. We have been going for 2.5 hours, so I think it's good to call it. I appreciate you all coming out. But stay safe out there. Don't forget to call your loved ones. And as always, keep making awesome. See you later. Actually, we'll see you tomorrow. We got a video coming out tomorrow. We're doing videos Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And the weeks for Earth. But the weeks that I'm streaming, we don't release on Wednesday as well. Anyways, have a good one. Like the stream, subscribe, all the things you should do. Say hi, Amber, in the chat. I'll see you guys later. Be safe.